Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be doing a review on the Fenty products that I picked up recently. So you guys want to see how I achieve this face right here. Go, have you hit that subscribe button? Leave me a comment in the comment section and give me a thumbs up as well. So let's jump right into this video. Rihanna's Soft Matte Primer. They've come out with a smaller size in case you want to try this primer. I didn't try it when it first came out, so I'm going to try it now. I do have dry skin, so I hope this primer, because it's a soft matte, I don't want it to dry out my skin. So I'm hoping, I have high hopes for it. This was, this small size, it was £15. This is my first time trying this primer. So I'm just gonna go in with a few pumps and just rub this all over my face. Wait, it does have a scent. I'm not really sensitive to scent, but there is a undertone of, I don't know, it's like rose or something that's in there, but it does smell really nice. If you're sensitive, if your skin is sensitive to scents and stuff like that, just read the ingredients before you apply it to your skin so you don't have a allergic reaction or a flare up on your skin. So I've applied that to my skin. My skin don't actually feel too matte. It just feels hydrating. This primer is actually really nice. I like how it feels on my skin. My Fenty foundation, and this is the Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear foundation, and I'm in shade 420. I don't remember the price of this foundation, but if you check the description box, I will have all the prices and everything I use throughout this video. So I'm just gonna give it a good shake, and then I'm just gonna, I can't wait for this. I'm gonna open a fresh beauty blender. Do you know what it feels like to open a brand new beauty blender? So my husband is going to wet that for me, and this will give me a few minutes for that primer to absorb into my skin. It still feels very nice. The scent does linger a little bit, but I don't mind the scent. Actually smells very good. As far as I can see, it does smooth out my skin. It's not too matte. You can't see any dry patches on my face, so that's a good sign. And I'm just gonna go in with the, actually before I go in with the foundation, I am gonna go in with the concealer, because I like to go in with a concealer and just like hide my dark spots, anything that I have on my face, discoloration, with my perfect shade concealer. I don't like to use the orange concealer anymore, so I'm just gonna go in with that. Look at that beauty blender, it is so pretty. This is the Instant Retouch concealer, and this is shade 400. This is just my perfect shade that I picked up, so this is my first time using this concealer. Apply that where I have darkness. It's very creamy, so I've just applied that into the areas that I do have dark spots and stuff, like, not dark spots, but do have discoloration. So on my chin, above my lip, underneath my eye. And this concealer is very creamy, like, oh my, it's so creamy and easy to blend out. Look at that. And it gives you a lot of time to work. You know, like some concealers start to dry on you immediately. This is just amazing. I have dry skin. Do you see a difference in just like applying that little bit of concealer? And I didn't dip back in, as you saw. I just went in with what was on the wand, both sides, top of my mouth and my, I'm just going in with the foundation. This is 420, and I'm just gonna take my beauty blender, go in and just pat that all over my face. As you can see, 420 is my perfect shade. I actually really love this foundation. I love the Fenty foundation. So proud of Rihanna, of what she's done with the brand. And as you can see, everyone is included. No one's excluded out this brand, which I love about the campaign. What's your guys' thoughts on the foundation and concealers and stuff? So let me know in the comments section. Look at that. Look how flawless that foundation is. And even the areas that I didn't apply the concealer beforehand, it covered up all my dark areas that I may have on my face. I love how that looks. Now, I did pick up my highlighting shade, and it is in 360 is the highlighting shade that I picked up. It's really close to the highlights that I do use. It's close to my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which is in Caramel. And it's also close to my recent one that I picked up, is the Too Faced Sculpt, Multi Sculpt something concealer. And that is in Butterscotch. And this one is just the perfect shade. So I'm just going to go in there. The one thing I can say is that when we were there and trying to find me a highlighting shade, there were so many different shades I could have chose from. So that is amazing in itself. Like, you could choose from numerous shades. I didn't only have to go for 360. I could have gone a little lighter, a little darker, but it was all I could have choose. There's so much there that there's no way you cannot find a concealer or foundation shade. Like, I'm so in love with this collection. So I'm just going in with 360. Just applying that underneath my eyes. You can see I do like my highlight, so I might put a lot on. Not a lot, but a good bit. Under the eye, under the nose. Look how creamy that concealer is. I'm just going in with that same beauty blender and just blend it all out. Look how easy and seamless that was to blend out. I'm just gonna blend underneath the eye. No smell to the concealer, to be honest. I don't smell anything, so that's really good. I've let this sit. If you can see, like, even if you leave it to sit for, as you can see, when you leave it to sit on the face and then blend, it's so easy, it's still creamy. You don't have to rush to blend out the concealer, which is amazing, because some concealers, you have limited time. You can just do it in like small sections so the concealer don't dry up on you. But this, you have a lot of time to work. Well done, Rihanna. Talk about amazing. There's one thing I did pick up from the collection as well. I did pick up another concealer because I wanted to really put this to the test, and I don't really contour with concealers. I mainly do powder contour. Now I'm just gonna go in with this is my contour shade, and this is 490. That's what I've picked up. Well, the lady there said this would be nice for me to contour with. I'm not gonna put a lot on because it's quite dark, like. So let's do this. I'm a bit scared though. So I'm just gonna go, and then right there, that's it. So all I'm gonna put on, I don't want to overdo it, because you could easily, so easily go wrong with contouring, and that messes up your whole look. Now I'm just gonna go blend that out, and it's so easy to blend out, like, look at that. I'm just gonna take another look into something else, like, to make sure. Blend that all out. As I said, they have the darkest of dark to the lightest of light in this collection, so no one should feel excluded or they can't find your shade. There's a shade for someone, and I've heard. So this is the contour shade that I've put on. I've just gone back with the beauty blender to just further blend that out. Make sure it don't look too harsh. See the depth that it just gives you. And I've only used a few little drops, but I love how my face look. I don't know if you guys can see this on camera. Then I did pick up 2 of the Instant Retouch setting powder. I've got banana. I'll show you what that looks like. And I also picked up honey. So I'm gonna go in with banana. Look at this packaging. I love this packaging. And I also heard there's a sifter a little bit, so you don't use too much powder. This is what it looks like. And then it just has the Rihanna logo, FB Fenty Beauty there. Don't know if you could pick it up on the camera, but it's like, what do you call it? It's really banana. It's a banana color, so that's great. I'm just gonna crease that I may have, and I'm just gonna go in with the powder. Don't do that on your clients, and blend that in. Oh, that looks amazing. I don't like to bake all the time, so sometimes I just like to put the powder on and just press it in. Just gonna do my nose, top of my lip. It does have a smell. There's that smell again, like the what do you call it, the primer. It has like a rose kind of smell. So as I said, if you're sensitive to smell, do be careful. And I'm just gonna go in and just pop that on my, that looks absolutely amazing. I love how that powder the powder, how it just blends into the skin. And take a MAC 135 brush, and I'm gonna take honey. Honey is just like my all over setting powder, because the other ones were just too dark for me, and one was too dark and one had a pink undertone. I don't have pink undertone, so this is honey. I don't know if it's, as I said, I don't know if you could pick it up on camera, but I'm just gonna go in and just set the rest of my face. I'm just gonna go in with some like my normal Fix Plus and see how that works with everything that I've applied. Just going in. I'm gonna do like a good bit of Fix Plus to take away that powderiness that I may have on my face. But so far I am in love with how my face is looking. I love how everything has come together. As you can see, I look flawless, which I'm happy about. I'm going to do the rest of my face and then come back and tell you guys my final thoughts. So I'll be back in a little while. So I'm back, guys. As you can see, I've finished, applied everything to my face. I didn't apply any lashes or liner because my eyes are very watery today. I don't know what's going on. It just feels a little irritated. So I said, forget that. Let's just jump back and tell you my final thoughts. My final thoughts are, I actually love all the products. I went and checked into my bathroom mirror and also lighting to see how everything looks, because of course I'm using a ring light and I wanted to make sure that the products look really amazing. I don't want to say, oh, they're great, and then I come off camera and they're absolutely rubbish. No. So I went and I checked, and my skin don't look cakey. It don't look dry or patchy or anything like that, as you can see on camera. I will insert a picture so you guys can see as well how this all looks. I love the concealers because, number one, they give you time to blend it out. It's absolutely amazing. That there's some concealers that only give you like seconds before you have to blend them out, or they set into place. This, it gives you a lot of time to work with it, so you don't have to rush and blend everything out at once. So that's amazing to me. I love how creamy they are. I love the contour because it wasn't too harsh on my skin, and then once I went over it with the beauty blender, which had the remaining of my foundation on it, that just blend everything together and it all looks seamless. Next thing is the powders. I thought, you know, because I have dry skin and powders made me cling to dry areas, that's not the case with these powders. They are so finely milled and so amazing. The trick is, because before I came back on camera I did have a mishap, you cannot apply too much powder to your skin. So go in lightly with this powder, because once it sets, it don't budge. So if you're oily girl, this is A1 for you. You'll be looking flawless the whole day. It is just like that. It reminds me of my Laura Mercier one, how finely milled the powder is. So except for the Laura Mercier, you do have a little bit more space to work on blending out time, but this, you don't have that much space, so be careful with that. It's the only fault I can give you on these products. I love the soft matte. I'm loving how they feel on my skin, and I'm happy that there is a line where there's so much different varieties of foundation concealers that I can choose from my winter shade to a dark summer shade, and I know it's going to look good. I hope that you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section. Hit that subscribe button because it's absolutely free, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.